Bury in '94, but we'd nothing to do with '94.
Yeah,
We hadn't been there in '94. I mean, they were going in with a 6-point lead with 5 minutes to go, and they got bet by 7 or something. So I mean, the turnaround of 11 or 12 points, like, and they were going to beat us because Offaly beat them. But like, we had our own game plan in place, and Liam Griffin had us all totally focused. And I mean, we were very relaxed, which was very unusual for a team that hadn't been in an All-Ireland final for 17 years.
Because I suppose Wexford hurling was fairly barren in the 80s.
It was, but I mean, I reckon we were very unlucky, we say, from the late 80s to we say from 10 years, from 88 to 98. I mean, every team that beat us went on to win All-Irelands in those years. I mean, Offaly beat us twice to win the All-Ireland. Kilkenny beat us twice to went on to win the All-Ireland. Like, any team that beat us in league finals or Leinster finals won the All-Irelands. We were probably that much below the required level. Like,
you could say you were laying down the groundwork for what came then in '96.
Yeah, but we've been laying it down a very long time.
I know. Look, let's be nice about it.
Our average age was, I mean, if you look at it, I mean, Georgie was 37, Billy was 35, I was 32. Like, we had a very high age, but we'd all had loads and loads of experience, which I suppose helped us. The other side of it, like, you know.
There's the homecoming there, Martin. You mentioned Liam Griffin. What was the difference? What was the edge that Liam gave the team?
Everything. There was the one thing. He sat us down and he told us there's not going to be one thing to help us win an All-Ireland. It's every little small thing. I mean, the man was so detailed that he made us all wear black socks the day of the match. That if we sat down in the photograph and your pants come up a bit, there was in blue, white, green, yellow, purple. Yeah. Everybody had black socks.
It was down to that.
It was down to that much detail. We did a match-up 10 days before the All-Ireland final where Limerick lost a player and we played 15 against 14, and then we did the opposite where we played 14 against 15. And Eamon Scallon sent off in the first half. Like, you know?
You wouldn't even think of that.
No, but he was that focused on what he was doing, and he had us that much. We totally bought into it. I mean, he told me afterwards that he said, if we had got beaten, Martin, I don't know how I would have ever been able to look you in the eye and say, lads, we fucked up. Like, or this
that's how
went
much he believed in what he was doing.
Yeah.
It's unreal. And you've the jersey with you there as well today.
Yeah, Rosen got it framed for me for my birthday, and my birthday is the 7th of July, so she got it 070707.
Ah, good stuff.
And it's ash. It's not used because it's an ash frame.
Yeah,
which the hurls
like
made
the hurley.
Of course, yeah.
Well, we've another picture here as well. This is back when the first Mary was our president.
Yeah.
Would you believe that? And that's your own Colleen there as well.
That's Kieran and Anthony, but like it was taken from the opposite side. It was taken from the Cusick stand. I mean, it's just. I mean, Ivor Carty took it and then Scarty, and he gave it to me for Christmas. Like, but it's. I don't think you'll see any captains with bringing up 2 children anymore to get cup.
I know, but isn't it lovely?
Well, it's a great memory. Like, it's a great photograph to have. Like, you know.
And what was it like bringing the cup home? Must have been just such a great.
I tell you, the most sentimental thing was the Balloch. I mean, I'm from a little small half parish, like Owlert was one half and the Balloch is the other. We have a population of about 500. There was 5,000 people in the Balloch that night.
Jeez. And you had a tough enough game last Sunday against Coolderry as well.
Yeah, we weren't good enough again, unfortunately.
Yeah, I thought you'd have probably went the distance in Leinster this year, no?
Yeah, we were favourites and we never carried a good favourites tag, but like Offaly played typical Offaly hurling. They're in your face, they're on top of you. They didn't let our lads settle at all. They stopped anything that was starting, like, you know.
Yeah.
Now, all of our GAA legends that we've had in over the last couple of weeks, we've asked them all, what was your pre-match routine before those big games? What did you do?
Me, first mass, my mother's grave, spent about 10 minutes sitting there just asking for a bit of help, whatever. Home, and the biggest fry you could eat. That was mine. Absolutely, because I reckoned on the day of a match, you needed comfort food.
Yeah.
Like,
so
everybody was talking pasta and gallons of water.
Yeah.
Mine was down to a fine art, which was
protein
shakes, pudding, everything. Absolutely everything.
And in '96 now, do you definitely think what you were asking of your mother that morning, that she guided you through that afternoon?
Well, somebody did. I mean, we lost a man. We conceded no free in 42 minutes. Like, I mean, somebody helped us. Considering we hadn't been there for so long, somebody gave us a hand out, you know.
What's your involvement in the GAA nowadays?
It's still huge. I mean, I'm still playing junior, 47. I'm managing the Wexford Minors for the last 3 years. I've been over club teams since '91. So I'm 20 years old.
You're not going anywhere.
I mean, I've had some brilliant days. No, I mean, my daughter hurled in the goal in the fail. We'd done the double fail at Camogie, and hurling were the only club ever to do it in the top division. And my daughter was in the goal. My son was the captain of the other one in 2001. Like, you know, you get memories like that. We played a county final senior in 2005. I was centre forward on the senior. Anthony was centre forward on the minors, and Ciara was midfield on the Owlert senior team in the Leinster club final. And my young fella done an exhibition match at half time. Like, all in the one day. No, but like your life,
Yeah.
like your whole life revolves around it. When you get that obsessed with it, like everything revolves around it, like your life, your holidays, everything.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people forget too that there's a huge football tradition in Wexford. Like Kerry, they're the only other county who have 4 All-Ireland.
Kerry equalled our record.
That's right, yeah, that was the thing, yeah.
I tell everybody that. And go, what? 1914 to 1917.
That's it, yeah. And there was this guy coming out of the Blasket Isles with us one time when I used to work on the ferry boats. And when you were talking about Wexford, I said, what would you know about hurling? And his grandfather, he had 4 medals inside. Anyway.
Well, I'll tell you, because I got picked to play minor football for Wexford, never got picked to play minor hurling. So there's one for you there.
Well, Martin, it's